On the gram with the money, losing direction. That's why I gotta get it. All this pain got me stressing. I was drumming tone. That's why I gotta get it. You bitch notice on the door, whole feeling chipping.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DK Nice, and we are back at it again with another video, or maybe the first video that you guys are seeing, because maybe you guys decided that this one was gonna be the one that we launched first. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm super excited because you know what? A lot of y'all motherfuckers ask me about y'all teams, and I'd be like, let's analyze, because I'm not somebody that just likes to BS, or I tend to don't do things quickly. Maybe with this we do, you know, it helps me do things quicker, but what I do truly like helping people and taking the time to help everybody. But hopefully what this does, it cuts that middleman out. You guys can head to the videos and be like, hey, that was the most updated thing he said about cornerbacks. All right, boom, I don't even gotta ask him now. I can just head to the videos now. Cool. All right, so the first one that we're gonna touch on, the first position that we're gonna touch on, is probably my favorite position to attack when it comes to building a team, is cornerbacks. At least right now, right, with the meta being man coverage and everything, and just in general, right? I've always just taken a liking to cornerbacks. Excuse me, not Corona. But yeah, nah. So we're gonna start off. So how we're gonna break this series down? I did it a little bit last year, but hopefully you guys enjoy. Is we're going to break it down into 3 sections, and I might have some honorable mentions. I got 2 today. We're going to break it down into 3 sections. We got the trash cans, but so their price range is going to be between 10K and 49K. Gotta have a cutoff somewhere, right? So it's got to be weird. The bench warmers is going to be between 50K and 99K, and then the starters are going to be between 100 to 150K. Cool. So in this video, what we're looking for in the cornerbacks is the following. We have speed, man, because of the meta, zone next, their press, and then their change of direction as well. We may not touch on all these points with everybody, but for the first few guys, it's just really talking about their speed. It's their speed. So, but I'll get into all of that. But let's get into the honorable mentions. Alright, so honorable mentions. So these guys are going to be the guys that, if you're just starting out your team, if you just started Madden, these are the cornerbacks that you need to have to be able to, you could literally play with these guys. I think I'm doing that on my No Money Spent team as we revive that at some point. We'll see. But Anthony Brown here, he's going to have 87 speed, and that's top end speed until you can get yourself 10K or something like that, get you one of these other guys. This is going to be what you're going to attack and go for in terms of like building a team that could actually play ball. Speed is everything when you're, you know, at that low overall. Speed will kill, or speed is going to help you gain in the other areas that you're losing, if that makes sense. So he's going to be one, and then we're going to head to the other one. Alright, so the next guy that we're going to be talking about here is Mr. Fabian Monroe. Again, 87 speed, 6 foot. You're really not going to see anything in terms of man coverage or zone. These 2 guys are strictly just, you bought the game, you don't know what the fluff is going on. What are cornerbacks? These guys. Cool? Alright, so those 2 guys are the guys that we're going to be picking up. Alrighty, so the next big boy, or now not big boy at all. We're going into the trash cans, the actual guys that we're talking about here today. And remember again that these guys are between 10 and 49K. The first one up, we have AJ Terrell. And these are actually in order too, in the guys in which I think you should pick up in order. We might switch. I'm in my notebook here, I'm gonna switch 3 and 4. But the first guy here, we have AJ Terrell, 90 speed, 76 man, 80 zone. I don't like it. But the reason why because we're going to prioritize speed over man here. And you know what, fact of the matter is that 90 speed it's kind of a threshold. So we're going to rock with the 90 speed here and with this next guy here. I'm not going to spend too much. You guys will see the breakdown. I'm not going to, you know, as we go along, we'll spend, you know, a little bit more time on each guy as we see fit. And also, too, we might try and add gameplay to this series. I forgot to tell you guys that. We're going to try and add gameplay to this. But yeah, let's go. We got another guy here, Mr. Trey Waynes. Another one that I'm not a fan of due to the coverage or simply just how he played for me. I don't know. But also something to note too, let's get the lockdown up as well. Because if you add, let's say theoretically, you have full lockdown, 50 out of 50. You have +5 man, +5 zone. So now his man coverage goes to an 84. His zone coverage is going to go to an 81. That's the man threshold. That's a man threshold right there. So just note that, like, even though you have these overall guys, you can still help them a lot when you go and put lockdown on these guys. So that's going to be something very, very huge. Make sure you guys do that. This is going to be a little bit long here because it's kind of a two-parter here. It's going to be Denzel Ward / Dante Johnson or Dante Jackson. Yeah. We really can't say Dion because Dion is a lot of training and whatnot. These guys aren't that much. Let's say you get this Denzel Ward or the Dante Jackson. We're just gonna power him up a little bit. The thing is with Denzel Ward though, you can kind of power him up a little bit more, and I'll let that be for you to decide. But then that would kind of put him into a tier of guys that like it's playable still. Like he will continue to be playable once you continue powering him up because there's a long way to 90 overall, right? So boom, he's 35k. His power up is 35k, and his actual card is 10k. So for a combined what? 50k, 45k, you can get the full Denzel Ward, well, full in terms of basic anyways. And this Denzel Ward, he has 88 speed, 76 zones, so kind of like the Trey Waynes, but except with the power up, he's gonna have 89 speed. And then again, if you choose to continue powering him up, it's you're working your way to the Denzel Ward. If you get to 90 overall, if you use your power up pass, boom, skip that. Now you have one of the best corners in the game, a corner that I'm currently rocking. So yeah, so that's Denzel Ward, and then we're going to talk about Mr. Dante Jackson. We're not gonna waste any time here. Dante Jackson is another one of those guys, except he hasn't gotten an upgrade. His power went up to like 15k or something because we thought he was going to be a scary fast. He isn't. But however, his power up is at 83 speed, couple of thousand coins. So this is even cheaper, right? This is something that I would actually do instead of Denzel Ward for now. For if you're again working on that little bit of a budget or super budget, he's definitely who you want to have to pick up because he will have 90 speed. Little less on the coverage again, but again, if you have lockdown, you're boosting it, whether it's one, whether it's two man, whether it's three man. That's why I like stacking as much lockdown as possible when I'm building my team on defense, making sure I use my backups, right? Okay, so boom. And yeah, just those two, and then we're gonna head into our last guy. Alrighty, so we're back. The last person that I have here, and of course he's gonna be the last person, because fluff him. Of course he doesn't want to be on the auction block. I thought I was crazy. I thought he played for the Texans. I was correct, but this ninja's not up on PlayStation. PlayStation players are hating. But he's clearly 47k, so but he, around that 50k range, right? So we'll take it. 89 speed, 82 man, so that's a lot better than the other guys. But I don't know. I'm just. And they're powered up too. That's the thing. So you know that those cards underneath them are going to get a lot more expensive, especially the power-ups in there. And in the case of Denzel Ward, it already is expensive. So Dante Jackson already showed the potential that it could get expensive. Shout out to Xerxes. So definitely pick up the Dante Jackson if you're in a super budget, or if you don't mind having Dante Jackson having 90 speed out there. That's perfect. That's perfectly fine. I'd rather have him than AJ Terrell and pay the 30k. I'd rather pay 8k for the guy that's just going to have the same amount of speed. I might just do that for the budget team. Because fluff them ninjas. They upset me. I'll wait till I can get the next set of guys. But yeah, so that's what we're rocking here. So the next guys that we have up, we're going to call them the bench warmers. But because I don't consider this guy a bench warmer, because this dude is an actual demon. Some people even have, some beast teams have him on their team because he's that good. He plays that well. And actually, we're going to take a look into his change of direction as well, because maybe that's why he also plays, like, he gets to certain picks, because it's quite interesting, man. I'm not gonna lie. So let's take a look at the change. 89. That's not bad. That's not a bad change of direction, and I like it. But anyways, 92 speed, 86 man, 83 zone, on the lower end. But that's why he's in the bench warmer section also. But he's the higher end. He's probably the best cornerback. I would argue that he'd be my top 3 in this video, honestly. 1, 2, 3, with a couple of the guys that we're gonna go over later on. If I was building my corners from all the guys in this video, you know what I'm saying? If I had all the coins to spend on 3 corners, those would, he'd be number 3 for sure. But yeah, we went over it. Very simple. Sean Murphy Bunting. Next guy. So the next guy we have up here is Jimmy Moreland. I'm gonna get creative with the whole transitioning thing, and I'm gonna say next guy and this, that. We gonna have fun with this. but it's also late, so I gotta keep it down a little bit. But hopefully you guys enjoy the energy as well. So Jimmy Moreland is gonna be our next guy. 59K, so budget, 90 speed, not that bad. Remember though, Sean Murphy Bunting had 92 speed. 40K plus 2 speed, he could get to 94. That's damn near top end corner speed. I'm taking that. I'm taking that every time. And look at the coverage too. 80 man, 78 zone. I'd rather have Dante Jackson out there. I'd rather keep my coins and wait for Sean Murphy Bunting. But if you have the 50K and you want to spend it, cool. Cool. I ain't stopping you. I ain't stopping you, but I want to give you guys more options. And our last guy in this tier, in the bench warmers tier. Now, I'll go the max of 4 people as well. But if it just doesn't, if it's not necessary, we're not going to keep you guys here that long. I'm going to give you guys the best quality possible. Rod Woodson, again, he's kind of teetering that, you know, I have to, we got to introduce the you know, the tiers in some sort of way, even though these guys are teetering it. You know what I'm saying? But Rod Woodson, under 100K. That's pretty much what it indicates. Under 100K corners. Rod Woodson, 88 speed. Not a fan, but his coverage stats are really good, and he could play safety, so that's why I kind of included him. And he has the versatility of having so many different team chems like Steelers and Raiders and Niners. So by default, I feel like he has to be on this list. As well as I feel like his change of direction isn't that bad. Yeah, 88 change of direction. That's pretty good in terms of change of direction. So in terms of using him and things like that. But again, Sean Murphy Bunting, Dante Jackson on the cheap end. And then we're going to talk about the last few guys here in a bit. Sneed! My man, Ladarius Sneed. Bro, I love this card. I'm not going to lie. This boy be making so many plays for me. 92 speed. 140K. And it's similar to Sean Murphy Bunting. Actually, to be honest, he's just a little bit more. But the thing is, Sean Murphy Bunting doesn't have a power-up. Ladarius Sneed does. Sean Murphy Bunting plays for the Chargers, right? No, Buccaneers. Ladarius Sneed plays for the Chiefs. In terms of theme teams. Anyways, so in some cases, this Ladarius Sneed could get 96 speed, right? We have the plus from getting the power up, which is 93. We have the 2 from Sprinter, which is 94, 95. And then the team chem will get you 96. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or Brawler, or what, you know, Brawler, Sprinter. But that's insane. He could get the 96 speed. And again, speed is king. If you 96 speed, or 97 speed actually, I think is top end corner speed technically on a full theme team. But 96 speed versus any receiver is, I think, top end. You know, personally, you're crazy for going 50 out of 50. If you are, God bless you. But 96 is definitely, you know, really, really good. So if I'm building, you know, my top 3 again of all the people in this video, Sneed, Sean Murphy Bunting. One in Sean Murphy Bunting is 3. This next guy is going to be the second one. Alrighty. So our next guy, and again, if I'm building this team, Marcus Peters, man, he's, again, part of that Chiefs theme team. This is not intentional, but you could still run him without the theme team because his coverage, his man coverage is super, super good at 89. You boost that up a little bit. Plus 5, he'll get 94, man. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? 93 speed without the team chem, 94 speed with team chem, 95 speed if he's full. If you have full Chiefs. If you have full Chiefs, he better be on there. 100K, you can't beat it. I like it. It's cool because he has the coverage stats. And I'm looking down at my notebook like as if there's anybody else. There really isn't, man. 100K too. Him, Sean Murphy Bunting, and Sneed for 350. About. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. And then we're just going to quickly go to this last guy here. We're not going to waste no time. It's going to be William Jackson. Not the craziest fan of William, but him and Peters low-key have the same speed. The thing with Peters is he has one more man, but William Jackson has one more zone. Oh, no, William Jackson has one more speed on Peters. So kind of depends on how you kind of want to do it. Let's check the change of direction. 85 change of direction on him. Let's check Peters real quick. Let's, you know, why not? I should have went over that too. As I, you know, with me mentioning it, of course. Not so much for the other guys because it really didn't matter as much, but 88. See, that's pretty good. Oh, you know what? There's an honorary mention too. I don't know where I'd stick him. Maybe kind of doubling back to the bench warmers. Kevin King, talking about change of direction. I'm glad that he's not even up. Of course not. Wait, no, because he's not. Duh. But Kevin King, in terms of change of direction, he isn't the fastest per se, right? 89 speed, but that's still pretty good. The coverage stats isn't there, so that's the issue. But 92 change of direction. Technically, he would be a safety, user safety. That'd be pretty neat if you do anything like that, or just safety in general. Safety corner, 93, 6'3". I mean, like, that's baby Namdi technically. So I like it, man. I like it. Him, Jimmy Moreland, again, if you wanted to spend that 50K, but honestly, you might as well just stay with the Dante Jackson. But again, his change of direction is absolutely out of this world. It's probably one of the better change of directions for a corner in the entire game, which is crazy. But that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. This part of the video for the cornerbacks. Hopefully, I could double back to maybe we could do this one of two ways. Maybe I go with three people from the comment section, 3 most commented corners from the video, or we could go with 1 from each, or I could do top 3 would be tough. Top 3, because that's again 3 something. I have Sneed, but so I me be spending 200. But maybe I start to be content DK and we do things like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, or maybe I get help from the chat too, because we might do this on stream as well. But appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you leave a like, share this video. Let's get this out. Let's get this series going. And again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I presented it well to you guys. Leave a like on the video. Follow on all the social medias: Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, DK_nice1. All the same across all the platforms. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here because it's late over here after me just losing my clubs. I can't believe that I'm turned up for you guys. Hopefully you guys are as turned up as I am. And just to, we get this support going, man. It's gonna be a journey, but I'm here for it. Let's go. Y'all have a blessed one. Till next time, guys. Peace out.